Hi everyone, it is Dani and welcome to this updated video. I do hope you're having a really great Sunday. We're pretty much a week into the Atlantic hurricane season of 2026, and we've got that rain surge affecting sections of the Caribbean and also new development over in the Pacific basin. So there is a disturbance there likely to develop over the coming days, and another one which has recently become a tropical depression. Now, those are going to be very close to land, thus inducing a lot of moisture, which will lead to increased rainfall, and that will heighten the flood risk for parts of Central America and Mexico. So, we're going to be talking about that in this video. And within the vicinity of the southern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, we can see that there is some action here, even kicking up in sections of Cuba and Hispaniola as the afternoon progresses. And as for Jamaica, it's been mostly overcast for some of us since early this morning, but we could definitely get some afternoon downpours with some thunderstorms in a few places as well. And in addition to that, just in the vicinity of Trinidad, going to the easternmost section of Venezuela and northernmost Guyana, we can see that there is some action kicking up here as well. So pretty likely that there is some periods of heavy rain. Prolonged periods of heavy rain can definitely induce flooding. So if you're being affected, please stay safe as best as you can. There is also a bit of a moisture surge in the vicinity of the ABC Islands. So hopefully there could be some rain there because it's been very, very hot and dry in that zone. Now, as we take a look at the surface chart, we can see our different features. So we've got a tropical wave that is entering the eastern Pacific. We've got two in the eastern Caribbean and two out in the Atlantic, well off the African coast. So as we're going to be progressing over time, these will continue moving towards the west, and these tropical waves, they help to increase rainfall activity for the Caribbean. But in cases where conditions are conducive, then they could develop. But as of right now, nothing has been watched for development in the Atlantic basin. As we look to this graphic here, this is the latest update from the National Hurricane Center. And Amanda, which was a tropical storm, has been downgraded to a depression. It's out there by itself. It will dissipate soon. And there's a new tropical depression, Depression 2E, off the Mexican coast in the Pacific, likely to become the next named storm of the Pacific hurricane season. So that season carries a different list from the Atlantic basin. So the second name on the list is Boris, and then the third name is Christina. Could this be future Christina right here? As we're seeing, it is highlighted in red, which indicates a high chance of formation. We can see here, high 70% chance of development. So we'll see what eventually happens with it. But because these systems are going to be loitering around between Depression 2 and this invest area, which is Deb 92E, it is pretty likely that there is going to be that rain surge I mentioned. And as we take a look at this graphic here of the rainfall forecast, we can definitely see that being depicted. So for sections of Mexico and Central America, so going down to Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, even for Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama, we're seeing these very vibrant shadings. And that is pretty much representing that there is likely to be quite a bit of rain, flooding rains in some instances. And this is the forecast through tomorrow morning, going towards the afternoon hours. As for Belize, there could be some rainfall around for sure, nothing crazy. The offshore islands won't experience as much rain. Going towards the Cayman Islands, Cuba, Jamaica, there will be additional periods of heavy rain and thunderstorms, and especially as we head into later today and also into tomorrow afternoon, that's really when the chance of seeing all that action is going to be heightened. Towards the Bahamas, especially the central and southern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, there could be some additional downpours. Likewise, in sections of Haiti and the Dominican Republic, going towards Puerto Rico as well. As for the Virgin Islands and through most of the Lesser Antilles, much is unexpected in regards to rainfall, just a few passing showers. But as I mentioned, there is that little rain surge in the vicinity of Trinidad and Tobago, so there will likely be some additional downpours. A few showers may pass by the ABC Islands as well. And headed towards northern South America, Colombia through the Guyana is likely to remain active. Nothing out of the norm for that area. So the primary places of concern in regards to the flooding will be of course, southwest Mexico going towards Central America. And then with those additional periods of heavy downpours across sections of Jamaica, Cuba, Hispaniola, even going towards Trinidad, that can lead to flooding. So if you should encounter any floodwaters, guys, please stay safe and do not take any unnecessary risks. So as per usual, I'll be keeping you guys posted on what is happening, and that's pretty much what I wanted to bring to your attention in this video. I do hope you found it to be informative, but if you have any questions, you can feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll get to you when I can, and remember to always be weatherwise.